guys, it's time again, and in this video I'm going to be reviewing the final CD of these album reviews that I had to catch up on. And this is the last one I have to review to you. And the CD that I'm going to be reviewing to you in this video is Lady Gaga's Artpop. I could not wait for this CD. I am a huge fan of Lady Gaga. I think her music is incredible. I've always loved her music. I've always been a big fan of hers. And I loved her first single, Applause. I absolutely love what she was, Applause. And I just thought she took it was a really fun track. Then when Do What You Want came out, I didn't love that track, but now I really do. And then when Venus came out, I thought Venus was better than Do What You Want, and I really loved it. And then when she put out Dope last week, Dope, I was set that this CD would be amazing. And it was leaked on iTunes Radio, I believe Monday night. Literally from the moment I started listening to this CD, I loved it. I absolutely love this CD, and I'm talking like best album of the year here. This CD is so amazing, and ever since I've started listening to this CD, I can't stop listening to it. I constantly have it on iTunes Radio, listening to the CD, because it's not released yet. You can only listen to it on iTunes Radio. It comes out Tuesday, but I will definitely be getting it because I love this CD. It is so good, and she really did a fantastic job with it. Now, what makes this CD so great is, one, the direction that Lady Gaga is taking. Two, all the songs are very memorable and catchy, and you'll be remembering all the beats in your head and everything, and it's just a really, really great CD. I do have one little issue with it. Let's get to the track Jewels and Drugs. When this track started rolling, I was like, did I just press the wrong button or something? Because this track is total rap. Total rap. When I say rap, I'm talking like, it's not just like Lady Gaga's rapping. No, there are actual rappers on here, like T.I. and some other guy. But they're rapping in the song. And I'm waiting for Lady Gaga to sing. She does not sing till like 2 minutes into the song. Let's just pretend this track never happened, because I love the whole CD minus this track. In order for this track to work, it should have been put on the rapper's CD, because it is not what Lady Gaga should be doing. It is not what she's good at. And honestly, Lady Gaga, she actually raps in this song horrible. She's horrible. The track itself is really fun and everything, and I really like the track, but it does not go with this CD. So that's the only thing I don't like about the CD, but I like to pretend that track was never on the CD, because minus that track, I love this entire CD, and there are quite a few reasons why. None of the tracks sound the same. Some people have been complaining that the tracks sound the same, but I don't think so. They're all about different things. And also, she likes to put a lot of she's very theatrical with everything, and I want to talk about a couple of tracks that I think are really great. One of them especially is Aura, the first track on here. It's a great way to start the CD. It has this really cool, beginning with, this, I'm sure you guys have heard it because it's for the movie Machete Kills. And, I just really love the beginning where she's like, I killed my friend. It's really creepy in that sense, but I also really like the Mexican guitar background that we get in the background. I think that was a pretty cool twist on it. I like that. And also I like the, I really like some of the tunes to some of these songs. Like, for example, the song GUI Guy. I really like that part where she's like, I'm gonna wear the tie off the power, and we go fucking control of this love. I really like that part. I think there's just some really great beats to these songs. Also, one of the things I love is, well, let me just get to some of my favorite tracks. Every track is my favorite. I'll just say that right now. Every track is my favorite. There's not a track that I like to skip except for Jewels and Drugs. I mean, I don't even skip Jewels and Drugs. It's just that I made it sound like I hate that song. I don't. It does not belong on this CD. It really does not. That's a problem. It's a good song, but it does not belong on this CD. But I like all the tracks on this CD. I think they're all really amazing. Another one that I really love is this song is the title song, Artpop. It really has this amazing disco to it, which is kind of cool. It's like it's probably one of my favorite tracks on here. Definitely one of my top 5. I can't stop listening to it. And it's just a really catchy song, and it's the title track for the CD. And it's a really great song. And one of the things I love about the track is that little, kind of like, you kind of feel like you're in outer space if you're in like, do, 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 do. I really love that part. It's really cool, and I think that's definitely one of the coolest parts of the song. And that's one of the reasons I love that song so much, is because it's really, really cool the way she did it. And then, I mean, the other songs are great. You have this really catchy song, Manicure, which, like, luckily after Jewels and Drugs, you go back to regular Gaga, which I was like, thank God. Because Jewels and Drugs was just, it's not Gaga. It's good, but it's not Gaga. They should have never. No. When did you think this was a good idea? I don't know. But, then there's this really cool track called, you know, Dope is really cool because it's the only ballad on the CD, but it's a really heartbreaking song because it compares like a drug problem or an alcohol problem to love and how love conquers all. I love the meaning of that song. It's definitely one of my favorite tracks on here. And it's really raw and emotional, and that's very rare for Lady Gaga. Most times she just sings songs to entertain you. And one of the things you learn about the CD is that Lady Gaga loves to entertain people. Most people think applause is just about Lady Gaga wanting everyone to give her applause after songs. No. It's about how she loves to be entertained. She loves how fans applaud her. She just loves her fans. That's the thing. We learned that when Lady Gaga put this out on iTunes Radio. We also learned that when she just put on like a bunch of tracks from the CD. I think that's great. She loves her fans, and we learned that. I am going to say, though, that out of all the CDs I recommend, this CD is absolutely not for children. Little children should not be listening to this CD, because there's this one track called Sex Dreams, and it is probably the most sexual song Lady Gaga has ever done. I don't really want to get into it. It's a really catchy song, but it's really inappropriate for children. So, if you have younger children, do not get this CD. The clean version is fine, but the explicit, do not get it, because it's not for children. But I do think that I just think she's taking a really good direction with this. And also, it's not like Miley Cyrus where she's just trying to be edgy. No, she's just herself. That's what it is. Lady Gaga is just herself. She's not just trying to be edgy. She's just trying to, you know, entertain people. That's what it is. And I really like that. There's also this really cool, and definitely the best track on here, though, the best, like, single track is the Gypsy. It's amazing. Gypsy is this track that is a total party song. Everyone's going to be playing this at parties. You are definitely going to be hearing this track at parties, I'm sure. I wouldn't be surprised if Glee does this song. There are quite a few songs on here I think that Glee should do. And I think if they were to do this song, that'd be really cool because I love this song. And I can definitely see them doing this song. I can just picture right now, and I love what I'm seeing because it's a fantastic song. And it's my favorite track on here that's not a single. I think they're all, I mean, I can't really pick a favorite, but out of the non-single tracks, Artpop and Gypsy are my two favorites. Least favorite track, I mean, Jewels and Drugs, as I said, is my least favorite, but I like to pretend that track never happened, because really that track is just different from the entire CD. But by far, this is Lady Gaga's best work. It is probably the best album the entire year. I've absolutely loved what she did with it. I know it sounded like I absolutely hated Jewels and Drugs. I don't count that on the CD because it's so different from the other stuff on the CD. Really, that should have been put on somebody else's CD. It does not belong on hers. But I think she did a really great job with this CD. And I absolutely love everything that she did with it. I love the direction that she's taking. Some people say that Lady Gaga's a little too sexual and out there. But you know what? I like what she does with her music. I like what she does with her songs. And I like that she makes all her songs really theatrical and everything. And it's really cool. And let me just say that there is not a single song on here that you are going to forget. You're going to remember all the beats to these songs. You're going to remember how they go. and you're gonna love this CD. Everyone should listen to this CD. Some people might not like the CD. My best friend listened to this CD. He hates it. You guys might hate it too, but I mean, if you hate the CD, fine. But I love this CD. This is my opinion. I think this is one of the best CDs of the year, if not the best. Is it better than Ariana Grande's? Yes, I think it is a little bit better than Ariana Grande's. I cannot stop listening to this CD. I think it's amazing, and it is by far the best CD I've heard this year so far. But that's it for my review of Lady Gaga's Artpop. Let me know what you guys think of this CD. What do you think of the track Jewels and Drugs? Do you think it belongs on the CD, or do you think it belongs on someone else's CD? I think it definitely belongs on someone else's CD because I do not count that track on the CD. What's your favorite track? What's your least favorite track? Do you think this is her best work yet? If not, what is her best CD? I honestly can't think of a better CD because the Fame, for me, there were quite a few tracks on that I don't like. The Fame Monster, there were quite a few tracks on that I don't like. This one, I don't like. The Born This Way, I think was their worst CD yet. There were so many tracks I didn't like on that CD. This by far is her best work, because there's not a single track I don't like. Except for Jewels and Drugs. But that's it for my review. I hope you enjoyed it. I do have a couple other CDs I need to listen to. By the end of the week, I do want to listen to Eminem's CD, because he's like the only rapper I can tolerate. And then I have a couple other CDs I got from my library to listen to, so this is not the only album review you're going to get, but for right now, that's it. That's it for this video. I hope you enjoy it. I'll see you guys in the next video. Okay, bye.